Let's see. If I start that. Oh, but I edit this schedule. The old schedule. The old schedule. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got it set up. We're good. We are good. I got the multi-chat up in case. There you go. Alright, let's get into it. I did the yoke lull already. So what does that make next? Let's see. I'm trying to remember the order of cards I need to do here. More do you do? Where am I? Creatures. Alright, so the yoke lull is number 202. Look at that, I'm in the 200s, baby. Let's go. So we're on the young gold. Oh no, I did the 2 young dragons. We're on the Bahir, number 205. Alright. Let's find out what a Bahir looks like, shall we? Let's see. Actually, I should. There we go. Bahir. See, I would have had no idea. What in the world is that? Look at this thing. Let's see. We're gonna copy image. Well, let me see if I can get a PNG first before I. There we go. There we go. Yeah, look at this thing. Paste as new layer. I would have had zero idea that that's what a Bahir looks like. Okay. Well, we are going to need to get rid of that shadow underneath, though, because we're going to make a shadow. So, paste as new image. Let's go ahead and get rid of that shadow. And to see it a little better, we'll add a background. And we will toss in a bucket fill. There you go. And now we'll hit the eraser. Make it a solid eraser. 50 is probably a little big. Opacity is full. We're good there. Click back on this layer. And I guess let's see what we can do with the fuzzy select first. So probably get rid of a good bit of this just with this. Without ruining. Oops, see that ruined part of the claw there. Alright, let's start here. Oop, that's still grabbing part of the claw. Come on. Claw's too similar. Alright, we'll come back to that strip in a second. Oh, this one's gonna be the same thing. Should be able to get this section at least. Yeah, cause, alright. Alright, so we can really only get underneath the creature without ruining the claws and such. Oh gosh, that was taking everything. We're gonna have to manually do most of this. Sick. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it then. Select none. Alright, so come down here. I would love I grew up on like All Time Low, Good Charlotte, stuff like that. I would love to play that music during streams. I don't know how to get permission to do that without having to like pay exuberant amounts of money. But I would love to play that music. But the second, I remember one stream, I forget what song it was. I literally said before I put it on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get demonetized for this, but it's fine. And I played one song for maybe 5 seconds. And I'll be darned if they didn't hit me with that copyright. Not a copyright strike. They don't get in trouble for it, but they say you get demonetized. Or you split the profits, I guess. I don't know. Oh, come on, give me a break. Really wish I had started off with an easier one here. Oops, wrong thing. Didn't fuzzy select. Little bit bigger. There's that. Oh, what is this? What is this song? I feel like this should be it's like a commercial song. Like they're selling some hot new set of headphones. Strutting down some kind of like section of the mall. And then you have some, I feel like, accent, like a woman with a real nice accent that's talking about how, I guess, sleek the headphones are or something. Yeah, you can see that. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Alright, get rid of that. Oops. Oops. I didn't know I did that. That was cool. Gotta find the layer shift hotkey. Why did I start out with this one? Picked the hardest image to deal with to start the stream. Great. We've got plenty of images where I don't have to go remove the shadow from underneath. No. Start with this one. That was too much. That was too much. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a claw, but this is a rough claw. So what if we just pretend like the claw isn't there? He's really widespread in his stance right now. That looks fine. Okay. Oh gosh. Alright, we gotta fix this. There you go. Okay. Get there, get rid of this. Almost done. Alright. Just get rid of the last little bit of shadow here, and then I can finally add the background. Goodness gracious. And then hopefully not select difficult images anymore. There's so many images to pick from. I picked the hardest one. At least it was semi, like I didn't have to worry about the background. I just had to worry about shadow. Okay. Apparently that's what a Bahir looks like. Who knew? So we'll hide the background, edit, copy visible. And we're going to be putting it into this, but I got to add a background first. So let's paste as new layer. Scale that down. Probably to about here. Now, from what I'm seeing, a Bahir, let's see, society, where's its ecology? They usually give me an ecology section. Habitats, there we go. Bahirs prefer to live in warm, hilly terrain. They're made dens and caves. So I need a cave. Alright. So this is where I have ChatGPT generate a cave style background, and then from there I will go and put in the background, add shadows. If there's stuff in the foreground, I'll kind of add that so it looks like the Bahir's kind of in the back. But I gotta get the background first. So generate a digital art image of a cave for a Bahir from Dungeons and Dragons. It's pretty wild how accurate ChatGPT's backgrounds are. It's crazy. Crazy. It'd be cool if... Oh, shoot, I forgot to ask. Alright. Generate it again, but this time with a 3:2 ratio. It defaults to squares, which is meh, because then I gotta scale in and you start to see the so you start to see like the blurriness and fuzziness of it as I scale it up. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Alright, edit, paste as, new layer. So now we'll throw that in the background, and then we can slide this up. Alright. Now I gotta find somewhere that I like its feet. Oops. I've got it in the middle of the image. Ooh. Now here's the problem. I don't know how big these things are. Are they large? Because this is like a little unnaturally large, I think. But that could be okay if I edit out the rocks back here to make it look like these to make it look like the Bahir's like behind them. I could do that, but I don't know how big these guys are. Let me see. Bahir is... If it's huge, that'd be awesome. Then I can definitely... It is huge! Alright, let's go. That worked out. Alright, so first things first then. I guess let's do that. So we'll take this, bring down the opacity, so that way I can see the rocks. And then we're actually just going to erase the parts of the Behir that are where the rocks and the items are. So like this crate, I'm literally just tracing where the crate is, and it's erasing that part of the Behir to make it look like it's behind it. So we're going to do the same thing with this crate here. Okay. Good there. I don't think there's anything behind this gem or anything. But now we'll come back here. So it would be somewhere behind here. So we're just going to erase the parts of it that are behind. I need to make it smaller. That are behind all these rocks. I'm guessing the rocks go this way. Oh no, it looks like they come down here. There you go. There we go. Now we erase the rest of the foot here. Good. Good. And then I got a touch up here. Alright. And now it should look like when I reduce that or increase that opacity again, it should look like he's behind it. Bam! Oh, I gotta do back here. Alright, let's make that a little bigger. Just kind of bulk erase the rest of this. Okay. There's a little spot right there. There we go. Okay. Now it looks like he's behind it. Alright, so we're good here. Now what we're going to do is we got to add a shadow underneath of this guy. And it's definitely got to go this way because you can see the sun's coming down here. But, alright, so I think what we'll do for this one, I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. So we're going to duplicate this layer. Layer to image size. We're going to select all the transparency. And then, actually, we'll get rid of the whiskers or lightning, whatever that is. Select invert. So now I'm only selecting the creature. And we're going to fill with the foreground color. What? That's odd. Huh. Why did that only do a part of it? Huh. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know why that did that. Select, invert, edit, fill with foreground color. There you go. Select none. Now we're going to take it and we're going to change the perspective a little bit. No. Sorry. Is it 3D transfer? I think it's perspective. Yeah. And we'll bring it this way. Alright. Now you start to see what we're doing here. So now, if I take this, I feel like I gotta make it long. Right? Because the sun's like on the ground. And then we can move it up here. And it's not going to be perfect right this second, but we will adjust if this even works. Usually I just hand do the shadows, but I wanted to see if I mean, it might give me a start and then I still have to edit it. Let's give it a shot. So now we take that, we reduce the opacity, we change the blur, give it a nice fat blur. Oh, it's gotta go under him. There we go. Gotta make it a little more prevalent. And then I think I erased all the parts to the left of this shadow here. So I think I make this a little darker, and then I erase this. And I think that will maybe... not. Because, like, this is already shadow here, right? Like, there wouldn't be more shadow. But this shadow looks significantly different. I gotta get this color. Alright, we're gonna skip that. We're going to do it ourselves here. Alright. Background blur, sure. Doesn't matter what it's called. Bring the size down. We're gonna edit that layer. It's underneath of him. And now we're just gonna hand do it. This here has been quite, whoa. And we need to bring it to this. The opacity's fine. Yeah, this bit here has been quite the work already. Okay. And I think we need to copy this color. Whatever this color here is. Because that seems to be the shadow color, yeah, that we're working with. Definitely come this way. A little more opaque, I think. Make this a little darker. Alright, let's do that. Hey, what's going on, Sires? Would it be Cyrus? What's going on? Alright. I mean, I kind of like it, but... now let me just kind of blend in... Oh gosh. This shadow with this stuff here. Can you put the Discord link? Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's in my YouTube one, but it's not in here. 1 second. Let me... I could have sworn I put it in here. That's why... Oh, yeah. Here we go. It's actually in the About. Here. Try that one. Kind of blend in some shadows here. Alright, there we go. Alright, I feel like that looks shadowy. That looks shadowy here. Alright, layer to image size. Let's see. Cyrus, if you are interested in collecting D&D cards in this digital world that we've got in Discord, this community, I can help you do that if you'd like. So there's a pretty fun community here that's very into collecting and always looking for more collectors. Oops. Select invert. It's too dark. Yeah, darken up some of the claws a little here. Oh gosh. I should change this to just black. Bring that opacity down some. There we go. Yeah. Now we can increase some of the shadows here, allowing us to make the sides look a little darker, especially underneath. There we go. And then select none. Finally, I can take this. Color, saturation. Nope, we don't need saturation. We need exposure. Yeah, that looks fine. But then I'd also like to do the same thing with the background. Colors. Oh, and then we'd like to blur this background a little bit. Filters, blur, focus blur. We're going to change this to horizontal. We're going to slide down here. All right. Now we copy visible, bring it over here. We're going to delete the yoke lol, edit, paste as, or no, paste into selection. All right, this is number 20. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Is the Bahir, is that part of like a devil set or something? No, it's not. It says number 205. Bahir. It is 205 out of 323 for the base set. It is not part of another set. And it is probably a CR11 now. It is. We are in the CR11s. Let's go. File, save as. 205 Bahir. File, export as. 205 Bahir.png. All right. And we're good with the Bahir. One down. Like 100 to go. It's all right. Hopefully they're not as hard as that one. Did I save this? I did not. File, save as Bahir. Okay. That way I can come back and edit it later if I need to, which I have had to do. All right. So don't need that anymore. No, we just don't need these layers anymore. Okay. Next is the Horned Devil. Horned Devil. Let's see if I've seen this one before. Copy image. All right, I think that we can finally use this image I've been saving for a while as a background. Edit, paste as, new layer. He's kind of an oddball. So I can't tell if it looks like he's flying or not. Edit, copy visible. Let's see what this looks like. Edit, paste as, new layer. Throw this behind here. And if we blur this, well, let's give this guy a little more red. A little more red. That's a little more orange, but that's okay. Let's go to the exposure. Get him a little darker in areas to kind of match the background some. Okay. All right. Now, colors. let's go to the color balance. See if we can get just a tad bit more red in here. I just never know which one to move to make whatever color I'm looking for happen. There we go. Okay. Now, if we take this background, let's find a spot that we like here. Probably there. And then we're going to blur this. Oh, wrong thing. Not going to blur the devil. Blur. So that way he's kind of the focus. You know, using a 50mm lens on him as he's taking a nice image up in the sky here. And that's probably all we'll need to do for this guy. Usually the ones that are up in the air are a lot easier because it's not like I got to worry about shadows on the ground or anything. So let's see what it looks like. Edit, copy visible. We're going to delete this layer. Edit, paste into selection. Whoop. I mean, it looks fine to me. Horned Devil. He is number 206. 206, and he is part of the Devil's set. Let me see what number he is in the Devil's set. He is, let's see, creatures, Devils. You can already collect these cards, by the way, if you are interested. We do it all over Discord. We got a community there. You can pull cards for free every day. And then you can trade them. You can sell them for gold and then use that gold to buy other cards. So a lot of fun. Community is a lot of fun over there. There's a bunch of different sets that you can complete. Like the Devils is one of the sets here. And if you complete the sets, you get new names. Square Peg makes games. Hello, how you doing? Do you actually make games? That's pretty cool. So let's see. The Horned Devil is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 25. Yeah, you make games. That's awesome. So do you just like come up with games? Do you develop games? Do you have them published? That process has always been interesting to me. 'Cause I've always thought it'd be cool to make a board game and actually get it published, but it takes a lot of time. 206 Horned Devil. Save it. File. Export as 206 Horned Devil. And then we will save this just in case I need it. Okay, that was an easy one. What do we got next? The Morkoth. That's a fun one. Because they're the ones with like all the stuff on their back, aren't they? Yeah. But it's got... I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of editing here to get the background off this guy. Shoot. Currently, I'm working on a tabletop war game. Not much to talk about really at the moment. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I had worked on a game. It was pretty cool because the premise was like using dice as characters rather than using dice to determine what your characters do. But stopped playing around with it. I haven't really touched it in a while. Alright, so I don't know what we're going to do for this guy here. This Morkoth here. Oops. Edit, paste as, new image. He's got a whole bunch of background here. He's kind of blurry, and it's going to be tough to make this look good with other stuff. I might come back to this one at another time. So I'm afraid if I try and go this route, it's going to remove a good portion of him. So I might skip. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip the Morkoth for now. We'll come back to the Morkoth. We're going to go to the Remoraz. That's a fun one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but it didn't. Hold on, I gotta get the PNG for. There we go. There we go. Edit, paste as new layer. Alright, so we'll scale him down. Now I know that Remoraz tends to live in icy locations and they burn hot. So let's get ourselves a, now generate a digital art image of an icy cavern. Let's go with that. So I use the images that D&D Beyond has, if they have an image for the creature, and then I'll go and I'll have ChatGPT generate some kind of background, and then I'll take that and I'll add shadows from the creature, which I'll probably have to take this snowy shadow from underneath. Make it a 3:2 aspect ratio and remove the water. And then, like, if there's rocks or something at the forefront, I'll go and edit parts of the Remoraz to remove those parts of the, to make it look like it's behind that stuff that's at the forefront. It's still giving me water. I don't want water. All right, let's just try again. Almost got it. Oh man, hopefully it's not as cold for you guys wherever you may be as it is here today. All right, what do we got? I don't know why we've got a path here, but we can probably make this work. Edit, paste as new layer. All right, now let's move this cavern down here, and we're gonna scale it down some because I know a Remoraz is pretty big, and he looks kind of tiny standing there like that. There we go. Might have to do lots of editing to this one. All right. First, let's start with the Remoraz. We're going to get rid of, hopefully with just this, portions here. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get rid of any parts of the claws. So I'm going to do that in a second when I go to give it a little bit of a 3D. Okay. All right. Select none. Now I got to find out which legs would be like behind something here. So we'll go with the opacity. We'll bring that down. Bring the size of this down. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. There we go. All right. So let's remove parts of the rock, the ice ball here, because his feet would be behind here. Okay, does that look right? Yeah. All right. This foot looks like it would be above this one. I could probably make this look like it's kind of behind parts of. That doesn't really change much. Remove that. Remove this. Bring the size down some more. Remove even more. Okay. Would it be on this rock? Okay, well, we know this back foot would not be here. That would be behind the rock at a minimum. Alright. I mean, that looks alright. As far as what would be behind... Oh, actually, no. This tail. This tail would for sure be behind the rock. I erased a little much there. Alright, how about now? Okay, now it looks like it's behind the rock. Sweet! Now, I do think that we want to play with the colors here a little bit. So let's go ahead and mess with the exposure. I do kind of like that. It kind of... No. We're going to undo what we did there. All right. So now let's play with the colors of this guy. We're definitely going to bump up the saturation a little bit, make his reds a little more red, a little more fiery. And then we'll hit the exposure some, make him a little darker. Maybe. Maybe not darker, but yeah, I guess the shadows are already pretty there. And then let's play with the contrast a little bit. I think it was better than he was. Okay. So now finally, we will take the background here. Well, finally, I still got to do some shadows here. But we'll take the background and we'll do a focus blur on it. And we'll actually keep this shape, but we're going to widen it up here. And then we're going to rotate it to probably that, because it gets further back here. Sick day? No. It's my I'm off every other Friday. So that's today. And so I was planning on doing these cards all day today because I want to get them in the Discord ASAP. But figured I'd hop on here and stream while I did it. Now I need to add a shadow. Now I need to add the shadows. That. Keep the opacity down. I mean, it's definitely coming this way. And I need to add some shadows to him too, for sure. For sure, because that's too bright back there. All right, got some shadows there. All right, now, what version of GIMP are you using? Oh, that's a good question. Does it say on here? I don't actually. Oh, GIMP 2.10.36. And now I lost GIMP. There it is. Yeah, 2.10.36. I don't actually know when the last time I updated is. I feel like recently though. Layer to image size. Select by color. Select invert. And then now we're going to shadow some of these feet here. Because obviously they would be a little darker on this side. And then we're going to play with the tail because that's too light. Although I don't want to mess with the red because that's like glowing red. So we don't want to make that darker. Are they on 3.0 now? Great. Now I got to go update. I think GIMP's great. Honestly, I may half the time just like, it might even pop up and say update now, and I'm so used to just later on everything I do, even OBS when I'm using to stream. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I said it's like second nature to just hit later for everything. So save as Remoraz. How do you spell as? Yeah, all right, we got it. All right, edit, copy visible. Gonna delete the horned devil here. Edit, paste into selection. I know the feeling, yeah. Like, it's like the same thing with terms and conditions and all that. Like, who even reads this? All right, the Remoraz is 208 because we skipped the Morkoth for now. Remoraz. Remoraz, yeah, spelled it right. It's number 208 of the base set. It is not part of another set. It is CR11, right? Oh, of course, I don't have one. I need to go to widgets. I know he's got them all. I know he's collected them all. I'm gonna be the first one to get all the items, though. I can feel it. All right, let's see. What is this song? 208. The Remoraz is CR11. Okay, we're good. Creature, good, good, good. File, save as 208. Remoraz. File, export as 208. Remoraz. Okay. Good to go there. And we continue on. So the next one is the rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. All right. Yeah, this guy's cool. And I feel like this one will be another easy one because I'm just going to put it up in the sky because it's flying. And I feel like we need a nice mountainy backdrop. But like, not even like a cold mountain or like a hellish mountain that we were making for the devil. We just need a nice regular mountainy background. Generate a digital art image of a mountainous background. Let's see what it gives here. Oops. I spelled background wrong. We'll see what happens. See what happens. I was using Google Gemini for these background images, but Google Gemini is using, oh, what is that image generating software? I can't think of the name of it. Oh, I really like this one because it kind of made the colors. But it makes all the images square, and there's no way you can tell Google Gemini to not do that. And ChatGPT will do the 3:2 aspect ratio, which is actually the issue that I just had here. You just got to ask it to do it. This is great, but regenerate it with a 3:2 aspect ratio. Yeah, if anyone's interested that's popping in, feel free. You can head over to the Discord. We got a cool community there that's collecting all of these cards and trading them, and you can sell them for gold and buy cards through a rolling shop with gold if you want. There's nothing you can buy. You literally can't pay for anything. But what are you doing? It's not Wednesday evening. Yeah, I have off every other Friday, so I was gonna use today to just work on generating all these cards for us. And I figured I might as well hop on and stream it while I do it, right? What do you guys think about this mountainy background? I mean, it's got kind of the reddish blue tint to it, which I think is kind of cool with the rock. And I would blur it. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Because it's in the background. Oops, I went the wrong way. What do you think? Should I keep that one, or should I try and go with a more natural background, mountain background? Let's play with the colors here. So I can make it a little darker too, kind of stand out a little more. Yeah. Actually, I'm liking it the more I do it. I kind of like it. I'm in. All right, file, save as. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. Had to switch to YouTube, Twitch was being twitchy. No worries. What's going on, Horsemac? Let's go here. Yeah, I usually don't get much of a presence over on Twitch anyway, but I do try to just keep it up in case there happens to be anybody that strolls by on there and gets interested. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. So I actually introduced one of these. Oh, is this music loud? I just realized that. If the music's ever too loud, feel free to tell me. Because I forget that I even have to change the volume and such on here. What was I saying? Oh, we were doing Storm King's Thunder, and on the way up to the Eye of the Allfather, I added a rock to that situation. And they ended up using Harsnog as the thing flew up in the air and was flying away. They used Harsnog to throw one of the characters onto the rock. And sure enough, if they didn't roll a nat 20 there to land on the rock, it was ridiculous. super cool. I enjoyed it a lot. But okay, that's everything there. It's number 209. It's not part of a set. File, save as. I love the fast ones, because we got 120 more cards to go through. But I also have quite a few of those images already done. So 209 rock. And then once I get all these finished, I'll be able to put them out to the community to at least go through and see what parts I got wrong, like numbers. Maybe I forgot to change a number, or I spelled it wrong, or the CR is wrong. But I'll be able to put all these out there and have everyone review the work. All right. I like that one a lot, actually. And I didn't even ask for a red and blue coloration to the mountains. It just did it. All right, Spirit Troll. I think that's the last of the Trolls set. I think. We're going to find out. Yours look better than mine did. Okay, but in all honesty, Horsemack, I'm doing this because of you. I mean, there's been plenty of people that have gone in and asked for images. But the fact that you went through and did that work, and I got to see what having cards would feel like, I was like, I have to do it. I have to do it. So this is because of you. You can take credit. Whoa. Did you know a Spirit Troll is actually like a spirit? I thought they just called it a Spirit Troll. Look at this thing. I had no idea. Dude, I gave up after you added the items. Yeah. Dude, I get it. I'm what, 210 cards down with like another. No, I have more than that, because I've done some items, locations, and all the heroes. So I'm probably 260 cards in with another 40 images out of 1,080. Oh, I get it. So where would Spirit Trolls be located? I have no clue. I feel like some dark mountainous range. What do you think? A troll blasted with psychic energy can take a non-physical form upon regenerating. The troll's psyche survives, but the body is as insubstantial as shadow. The troll might be unaware of the transition. The creature still moves and attacks with teeth, but now the troll strikes at victims' minds. It doesn't say where they're found. Let's go here. I might just have to. It says that. I mean, all right. I'm thinking like a dark booze castle. I'm thinking, because so apparently it's taking the form of a regular troll and turning that into a spirit. I'm thinking that it would be in a similar area to where a troll would be found. So I'm gonna ask for a. Now generate a digital art image of a dark forested mountain path. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what this makes. Because I'm thinking like you're going up a dark, it's like almost nighttime. You're going up kind of a cold, rocky mountain in like a slightly I should have said pine forested, you know, because I feel like that gives it the dark vibes. And they're climbing up. We'll see. We're going to see. It's generating the image now. And then, yeah, then this spirit troll just appears. Oh, I forgot to ask for the 3:2 aspect ratio again. That was a good image too. Try again, but this time with a 3:2 aspect ratio. Let's see what it gives us here. Booze Castle would be funny. I cannot wait until these images are done. It's gonna be so cool. And I was talking in my stream the other night. I would really like it. I don't know how I would do it yet, but I would really like it if up here on the screen, like here maybe on the stream, it would, every time someone opens up a new pack of cards in the Discord, it would say like, Horsemac opened a pack, and then it would show the 3 images of the cards that you got, kind of like those alerts when somebody subscribes, but it would alert that you pulled these 3 cards. All right, I like this image. Let me see what you think. Edit, paste as, new layer. Yeah. All right, hold on. And then if we get it like here, pop him in front. Ooh, buddy. And I'm thinking here, and then we're going to add a little bit of a 3D effect by removing this rock that he's standing behind. Hold on. All right, I'm thinking there. Now we bring down his opacity to like here. Then we're going to go on the rocks. Oh, no, we're not going to erase the rocks. We're going to erase him. We need this, this. Don't show my pool this morning. Oh, garbage. I feel that. Mine were not good either. That germ has been pulling like crazy. So that'll put him behind the rock. And actually, it looks like there's a little rock here too. Is that a rock? No, that's just ground. Okay. All right. Let's try that. And actually, I'm thinking we even, I mean, he's a spirit troll. I think we, yeah, so you can see kind of the background a little bit there. And he doesn't get a shadow, I imagine. Or maybe he does. Maybe like a slightly bluish shadow. So let's grab the color here. All right, we'll bring down the opacity in a second. We'll turn that back up. Let's get a little bit of the color here. I'll go with this one. And then we're going to take the darker version of that to like there. Okay, and then now we'll bring down his opacity some to like there. And then we'll add a layer so we can add a shadow. And then we'll take this. We'll make this for the shadow. We can keep the opacity all the way up. That's fine. Whoops. Why did that not work? Am I selecting something? What's going on here? Opacity's up. Okay. Oh, I'm on erase. Duh. Okay. There you go. So we take this. We go kind of thinking here. I need to go on the rocks a little bit. Well, no, because that's already shadowed. This is fine. That's fine, because it's not going to be much. Now we take the opacity, bring it way down to like there. Just enough to add a little bit of a blue tint to it. And then I think that should be good. File, save as. That was a nice one. That was a nice, easy one. Spirit Troll. Edit, copy visible. And we'll get rid of the rock here. Edit, paste into selection. There's our Spirit Troll. CR is still 11, right? CR is still 11, so that's fine. He's number 210. Number 210, and then out of the trolls, let's see what number he is. Trolls are the bridge dwellers. Oh, he's 4 out of 5. I thought he was the last one. 4 out of 5 from the bridge dwellers collection. Is that got a... No, it does not have a hyphen in between. Is that called a hyphen? I think it's called a hyphen. 4 out of 5, 210 out of 323, 210, CR11, we're good. File, save as. 210, Spirit Troll. File, export as, 210, Spirit Troll. Okay. Cool. 210. Damn. A bone claw. I don't know what that looks like. Let's see. He's pretty sketchy, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bruv. I think that's the first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure either the drones or the blights were the first one I collected. I want to say the drones. But yeah, those were definitely... Although the trolls was a... Actually, I'm surprised if the trolls is the one that you completed, because didn't one of the trolls not come out for a long time? Dude, this Bone Claw dude is wild. Also, I can... Well, all right. So, where in the world does a Bone Claw exist? All right. Bone Claws were terrifying undead creatures formed whenever a mage began, but ultimately failed to complete the steps needed to complete the transformation to lichdom. These horrific monstrosities bonded to evil individuals, becoming their eternal servants. They were said to be enthralled by some of the worst... Oh. They were said to enthralled by some of the worst of emotions any living being could ensure, namely despair, avarice, and malice. Okay. So then... I feel like an evil castle. Or like an evil lair. No, you got it pretty early. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it took me a while. That there was like one troll that I couldn't get a hold of. All right. Now let's go generate a digital art image of a... What do you call... Oh, a Great Hall. Well, no. Dungeon. Let's see. Of... Where would I find this guy? Where would he be? So he served these archmages and such. A dark tower. I like it. Generated of the top room of a dark tower that an evil mage would own. We'll go from there. ChatGPT is so good at understanding what I'm going for. It's scary. It's wild. All right, here we go. All right, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. We'll see. What do you guys think? Paste as new layer. It's the aspect. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna ask it to remove that cauldron. 1 second. Remove this cauldron. And then I will squish the picture in a little bit because it looks like he's too big comparatively. And then hopefully we'll be able to add some shadows and it'll be a nice easy one. The worst one that I've done so far, and I hate it. Oh, I actually can't remember which one it was. There's one that I just, when I look at it, I'm like, ugh. Ugh. But it was tough working with because of the original image. Come on. Oh, it didn't remove it. It kept it. All right, hold on. We're going to try one more time. Remove this pot. Ooh, I see Bobster pulling a Harshnag. One of my favorite characters. An Emerald Great Worm. Good for you. What else we got? And Paget, however you say that name. Ooh, his might have been worse than yours, Horsemac. I didn't see yours, but this one was 1.49, 1.8, and 0.5. All right. Okay, well, it's not removing the pot like I would like it to. But I think that maybe we can work with this. Edit, paste as, new layer. Because we're also going to scale it down some. Let's just scale it now. Ooh, that was a lot. He looks huge. He looks huge. Maybe I don't need to scale it. I would really like to remove that pot now. Alright, so... Alright, how are we going to do this? Let's hide him for a second. Rough pools this morning, no doubt. Welcome! I didn't know you were here. Also, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Is it... I don't know if I'm saying Paget or Paget? Paget? Rough pools this morning, no doubt, but misery loves company. This live stream is good company at work this morning. Excellent. Well, glad you're here. Glad you're here. Alright, what are the odds that I can make this work? Let's see. So we're going to rotate it a little bit. I only need a little bit because he's going to cover most of this. Because I can also use the blend tool after this to kind of push it all together. Let's see. If I move this here and rotate it, will it look well enough? Ugh. Okay, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and anchor that. And then... So the shadow, you're right. I didn't think about the shadow. But I will probably end up using that as part of the... Oh, actually... I'll probably end up using that as part of the creature's shadow. So we might be okay. Rotate this just a tad. Also, Josh, thanks for the trades, by the way. Huge trades the other day. Yesterday, maybe. Anchor that, and then we'll take this. Trust the process, maybe. I say trust the process, but I don't know how confident I actually am in this working. Because in theory, that guy should hide all of this stuff. All right. Now, we're going to take this. Oh, gosh. And we'll take this. Because realistically, this is all like stuff no one will notice. I could just have it generate another image, to be honest with you. But we're here now, you know? I've already edited it. Although I'm not happy with this. And I'm going to be mad at it like I am that other card if I keep it. And it doesn't look good. So let's just go ahead and add the guy back real quick. Nope. I didn't even successfully hide it. You clown. Never trust the process. Never trust the process. Although I could hide it here. Alright, hold on though. We might still be able to make this work. Because I like the image. Alright, if I move him here, and I move the background here. Alright, hold on. Take this. We'll go up a little. Because I'm going to blur the background a little too. So, We do that. Now let's go ahead and add a shadow. We're making this work. We are making it work. Bring down the opacity a little. Probably here. Nope. We wanted black. Whoop. Oh, that red. You're right about that, though. All right. Well, let's actually get all the areas he's within here. Because the moon's coming this way, or whatever that is. I feel like this. The shadow would definitely be in the front here. And then let's go ahead and, oops. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's go ahead and, well, let's darken him up. Colors, exposure. I like that. And then we'll also bring out a little bit of the tones. That's too much, that's too much. Like right there. And now, layer to image size. We will add another layer above him, and we're gonna mess with his shadows a little bit. Kind of darken them up some. Alright, and then I feel like, let me select transparency. Oops. Select invert. So now I'm only editing his body. So like even if I draw out here, see how it doesn't do anything? But if I draw down here, it adds shadows. And because I don't want to accidentally shadow the background here. So I feel like I need to, I mean, he's in a lit room though. Part of me feels like I need to make this side of him kind of dark, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I think he looks all right. Select none. How do we, oh, and then I gotta blur the background a little bit. Filters, blur. We're gonna do a focus blur. We're gonna do a horizontal focus blur. Bring the clarity down to the floor he's standing on. So that way it's clear where he's at. And then bring down the blur a little. So that way we've got it nice and clean up here. And slightly blurry in the background. Oh, I didn't catch these were part of the background. I feel like I need to remove those. Ah, it's fine. No one's gonna know. Alright. I'm going to be running the first dungeon from Where Evil Lives for my mom and kids later. I haven't even heard of that. But I'm jealous that you're playing. First, oh, that's right. Yeah. That's awesome. Good for you. Did you have a digital screen prior and this is just a nice one? Or are you going from paper maps to this digital screen? Because if you're doing that, it is a game changer. It's wild. All right. Paper maps to digital. Nice. Nice. You're also, even though the digital screen costs a lot of money, you're going to be saving a lot of money by not having to print paper maps anymore. What was this guy called? What was I on again? Bone Claw, right? Bone Claw. Edit copy visible. All right. We're going to remove the spiritual. Edit, paste into selection. All right. I know he's part of the undead set. Bone Claw. If he's not, he will be. Oh, no way. Oh, Brian's not going to be happy. Because Gotta add another one, Brian. Is he undead? Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right, so that's going to put him... Let's see. So we're looking at Widget's collection because he has them all. Oh, but we don't need to for this one. So the undead... Dead or alive. There we go. We're going to look at all... We'll look at all of them at the same time. So I just added the Deathlock and the Revenant. The Bone Claw additionally will be added, and it will be added before the Vampire here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I added these two, 9, 10. This is number 11 out of 14 for the Undead. Ooh. I don't know how I missed so many Undead when I made these. File, save as. Oh, I kept Bridge Dwellers. Oh no. Dead or alive? Question mark. Oh, he's a Bone Claw. That's a B. He's probably at 12, isn't he? He is. Whew, glad I caught that. So we're on CR12s now. File, save as. Bone Claw. Oh, wait. I was supposed to put the number first. 211 Bone Claw. File, export as 211. Export. There we go. And then just for anybody here that might not know what they'll end up looking like. Oh, I don't have the background in here? For real? No way. Really? I thought I had backgrounds in here. Well, here, I'll open up the one that does. Satchma cards, card templates. That's what we want. No, we want card. There you go. This has everything. Yeah. So this is what they'll end up looking like, except this is the promos. They're the only ones that'll be shiny like this. But creature cards will have a red background. Item cards will have blue. Locations green. And then the promos will have the different colors, but shiny. And then the hero cards will have a black background. And then ones that are holographic will be holographic, which I'm stoked about. Blue holographic, red holographic, green holographic. And the shiny ones will never be holographic. They will always just be shiny. So, yeah. Just in case you're wondering what it is we're doing here. Alright. That was good, that was good. Did I export it right? I did. Bone Claw is done. He looks cool. I like him. Alright. What is next? The Eidolon. No idea what an Eidolon looks like. Oh, I got to message Brian real quick. Let him know we're adding the Bone Claw. he's not going to be happy. Number 211, Bone Claw. 2 Undead. Okay. Fixed. Alright. What does an Eidolon look like? Oh, this is the, Oh, no way. This is from, like, the original book, right? I'd like to use a full Eidolon image from Wizards of the Coast if they have one. Do they have one? I feel like it would be a cool throwback to use. What book is the Eidolon on? I can't remember. Dungeons and Dragons. Oops. Yeah, it was this one. Is it the Advanced D&D Player Handbook? Yeah. Advanced D&D Player Handbook cover. See if we can get like a clean image of that. It's a clean one, but it's small. Come on. Alright, I guess not. Fine. Fine. Thought it would have been cool. That's a corrupt Eidolon. They're odd looking. So apparently they take the, they like go into different copy image. They go into different constructs apparently, or statues. Edit, paste as new image. Now we want the wand, the fuzzy select. Oh gosh, too much, too much, too much. Okay, now if I do select invert, edit, paste as new layer. No, I forgot to copy. Edit, copy, copy. Now edit, paste as new layer. Alright, so there's our Eidolon. Some of you may recall from the Advanced D&D Player Handbook. I wish I had a copy of that book. It would just be cool to have it up on a shelf. Alright, now I'm just going to ask for a generic dungeon background. See what it gives me here. Having the background generated. We're going for basic dungeon, and then I might add like some shadows, obviously from the fire, but then maybe some red coloration to the walls and stuff. This is not a bad image, but let's see. So if we move this, we gotta shrink it for sure. I think he's supposed to be pretty large here. Yeah, but see, like the fire looks off. Let's see. What am I gonna do about this? I don't want to remove the fire because I kind of like it. I'm gonna say try again. I'm gonna try a different background. Because I do like this one. But it just doesn't make sense for there to be a fire right here. Just sitting on the ground. So I think that it's taking the word dungeon literally. That's why it's adding the chains and all that. All right. Try again. Well, all right. All right. Let's not go dungeon this time. Let's go of an ancient crypt. An ancient crypt background. Let's see what that gives us. So I can see, like, I think the cobblestone is throwing it off too, a little bit. Cobblestone flooring. Not bad. But try again and remove all of the sarcophagi. Is that plural for sarcophagus? I don't know. So it had a lot of... Here, I'll bring it over here so you can see what it's generating. This one was too gray and dark. He's very saturated in color. So let's see. I don't think he would be in here. Oh, I should have used temple. That's what I should do. He looks like he'd be in a temple. A jungle temple. Of the main room inside an ancient jungle temple. Oh, this is going to be fire. This is going to be fire. And hopefully it makes the fire here work. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright. We're looking better. Let me delete this one. And no biggie. No biggie. I don't have any expectations for this stream whatsoever. I'm just making some cards and figured I'd pop in here and see if anyone wanted to hang out. So no worries. Alright, I need to play with this perspective a little bit because I need to make those straight up, yeah. So would it make sense that he's off to the side a little bit? Yeah. Oh, that looks a little better. Alright. I feel like that's got a bit more of the vibe. He's the right size here. Okay. And we have some glow over here already. I might have... I don't know if I'd add any here, though, because you wouldn't see it. Maybe some back here. But definitely on the floor around here. Okay. So, let's do this. Where to start? I don't know. Let's copy this color. I don't know. It's kind of like the orangish color that it's copying, right? Sure. Do this. We'll pop over here. Keep that opacity down. You clown. Alright, but it will be dark around the bowl, but we'll get to that. Let's where would this spread? Let's make the opacity even lower. There we go. Maybe like this direction here. Right? Yeah. Okay. So now, let's play with that opacity a little bit. That's good, because we don't need it to be too dark. But then we're going to take it and we're going to add another layer above that. Switch this. Bring that opacity up. Because you wouldn't see the light around the bowl. I'll have to play with that white here a little bit. Okay, and then I feel like we would have the shadow of the feet from the center of the bowl. Oh, that's a lot. Bring that opacity down. That's also too big. How big is the foot? Maybe a little less. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'll end up probably playing with his. Oh, no. Okay, and now I'm going to erase parts from this grass here. Okay, and then I'll probably just play with the white there a little bit, but I don't like how immediate it is here. Yeah, kind of toy with the outskirts a little here. Give it a little bit more natural vibe to it. All right. Where Evil Lies is a book of 22 dungeons ranging from level 2 to level 20. That's pretty baller. I would like to try a level 20 one time. It was put together by MCDM, which I think includes Matt Colville. Oh, that's cool. You have to check it out. I'm trying to build up my book collection just to hang up on my wall, so. All right, let me toy with this a little bit. Because the white is throwing it off. It's fine that it's there, but gotta get rid of the white. You know what? I kind of gotta get rid of the white everywhere. Let's do this. Layer to image size. We're gonna select transparency, select invert, and we're gonna do a very small erase. Probably 2. Opacity's fine. Edit stroke selection. We're gonna use the eraser. Stroke. Select none. There you go. That got rid of most of the white. Looking good. Looking good. He's blended. He's blended in. All right. Now I feel like I need to make. I'm spending extra time on this guy because I feel like he's important. Because he was part of that advanced D&D. I need to get rid of that white on the outside here. Like this side of the foot should obviously be brighter over here. All right, select none. Okay. Yeah, just kind of emphasizing some of the shadows a little here. Select none. All right. I think that looks good. That's looking good. There's a companion book called Flee Immortals that works monsters, minions, companions, and some other things. It also adds different types of monsters. Very cool. There's never enough monsters. Instead of a goblin, you can have a goblin curse spitter, sniper, spine cleaver, or others. Those are some sick names for goblins, though. Edit, paste into selection. Whoop. All right, there's our Eidolon. Oops. I didn't do that. Eidolon. They are not part of anything, is my understanding. I don't think they're undead. They're just like shapeshifters. No way are they undead too. No way. Sorry to everybody that thinks they completed the undead set. They are undead. Sorry, Brian. Oh, okay. All right. So this is now 12, and it's not out of 14 because I added one before. It should have been 15, and now I've added another one, so it's out of 16 dead or alive. I gotta go edit all of those. File, save as 212. Eidolon. How did I mess these up? How did I miss undeads? File, export as. All right, so 12 out of 16, right? Out of 16, 212, 212, CR of 12. Okay. Now I need to go fix all the other undeads now that I've added this one. So, let me see what the undeads are real quick, and then I'll open them all up for everybody. File, open. So, I need to open numbers 27, 30, 61, 69, 27, 30, 61, or 61, there it is. 61, 69, 104, 11, 21, 104, oops, 104, 111, 121, 150, where's 150, 150, 150, 117, 142. Sorry, almost done, and then I'll pay attention. I saw somebody message. 117, 142, and then 211. Right? That's the last one that I had. Yeah, that I've done. Okay. Where's 211? 211. Open. All right, you're going to get to see all the undead ones. Lucky you. And everyone but more D&D loses their title. Yeah. I think only one person. Did everybody? Because we added these two. Oh, but I guess that maybe people that already had the title happen to have those two. Because we did just change it the other day also. Okay. So. This is number 1 of 16. The old skeleton. File, save. File, export. Okay, skeleton's done. The zombie. I didn't add any shadow to him? There should have been a shadow. Let's go ahead and add that real quick. I'll keep him open for a second. I'll come back to that. File. Oh no. 3 out of 16. File, save. File, export. I like the next one. The Spectre was cool. File, save. File, export. I don't think I've lost the title yet, but I have all but 20-something. Nice. Yeah, I feel that. I have 19 images left. Or 18. Or not images, I'm sorry. Items. File, save. File, export. Okay. Oh, I like the Banshee too. File, save. File, export. 111 Banshee. Deathlock. Whoa. At a 134. Good thing I came back to this. See, this is stuff that you guys would catch and tell me, hey, dummy, fix this. Ghost. 8 out of 16. File, save. File, export. Revenant. He was cool. File, save. File, export. Okay. Then the Wrath. 10 out of 16. File, save. File, export. And then the Bone Claw we just did. That one was fun. File, save. File, export. Okay. Now let's go ahead and fix the zombie real quick. File, open. Need the zombie. The zom, dude. Alright. Because he looks a little unnatural. He's got no shadow here. Also, I feel like he should be here to be like more centered. Alright. New layer. Also, we gotta color him up some. He looks too bright. This was before I started getting like real accurate with all the images. Or more accurate with all the images, I guess. So we've got this. Let's bring this here. I see the shadows are coming this way, so I guess they're coming from the moon over here, so. Just adds that extra layer of immersion. And then I think that we need to put some color on him real quick. Or some shadows, I mean. Oops. Layer to image size. Select invert. And we'll go ahead and color in some shadows on the feet here. Just to kind of have them blend in with the shadow on the ground. Darken up some of the other shadows. Select none. Alright, I like it. I like it. File, save, edit, copy visible. Now we can exit out of it. So that's what it did look like. And actually, I'll keep that there and we can compare. Edit, paste into selection. Alright, so that's what it looks like now. Yeah, it looks way better. Way better. Okay. Okay. File. Save. File is 16, right? Did I change this to 16? I did not. Good thing I checked. 2 out of 16. File. Save. File. Export as. 30 zombie. Alright, Horseback. I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Ugh. Let's change up the music a little. We're repeating songs now. This is stylish beats. Maybe we go to lo-fi beats. Yeah. Alright, so the zombie's done then. I think I did all this, but yeah. I don't need the Eidolon anymore. did that. Oh, I don't need this one anymore either because I used it. Okay. Eidolon looks good. He's in. I actually like him a lot. Alright, so now, what are we on? Alright. So, which one? Alright, did the Eidolon. The Aaron Yez I already did. In case you guys want to see it, I can open that one up. See? Coming out of the abyss. Well, I guess she would be coming out of the 9 hells. I don't know what layer she would really exist on. But anyway, she's done. Now we're on the gray render. Oh, he's cool. Paste as new layer. Scale. So where does a gray render exist? Found in swampy wilderness areas. All right. We know what kind of background we're looking for now. Generate a digital art image of a dark swamp at night. At night. Oh, man. I'm tired. Whew. All right, edit, paste as new layer. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of him like partially in the water, but then like stepping on the side. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna make him a little darker too. Yeah. Well, all right, we're gonna make him a little darker. And we're gonna make the background a little darker too, to kind of blend it in. Yeah. There you go. And then, okay, so here's what's gonna be fun. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this guy. First things first, we're gonna erase part of his foot, so that way it looks like he's in the water. All right, and then we're going to add. Ooh, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Okay, I think we're going to do this part later. All right. Layer to image size. Now we're going to duplicate this layer. We are going to flip him. Yep. And then we're going to bring him down. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see what's happening? Gonna make it slightly opaque. Oh no, I guess. I think we're just gonna kind of like, we're not gonna make it opaque, but you wouldn't see the stuff through it. So I almost feel like we need to colorize it a little bit. Or yeah, something like that. Something. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll go down here. And we're going to make this kind of opaque here so I can see where the land is. And we're going to erase the parts of that image where that exists. So that way it's only in the water that you're seeing the reflection. Alright. And I don't know what this is. Is this a reflection? I can't tell. I'm going to say that it's a reflection. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we will take this layer that we put here. No, I don't even need to do that. I don't even need to do that. I only actually just need to do it to these two. So we're going to delete that. We don't need it. Take this circle tool. Because we want to make some ripple effect here. Like he's kind of standing here and moving the water a little bit. So we'll take the smudge tool. We'll use this one. Keep the opacity high, that's fine. But we want a small smudge. Okay. And we're going to stroke selection here. And we have to stroke the selection of the reflection. That's close. I think that it's not fuzzy enough. We're gonna fuzzify it. Also, we're gonna bring this down here. All right, so do that and then do it a little bit larger. Maybe like a 19. Yeah. All right, let's see what that does. Stroke selection, smudge, stroke. And we got to do the same thing to this. Edit, stroke selection, smudge, stroke, select none. Yeah, there we go. And now we'll do one more a little bit bigger. Although, oh, now I'm getting out of the water. Okay, so instead of doing the ellipse tool, we're going to select none. We're going to use this. Oof. We'll see how this works. We're going to make a path instead of... There we go. So now I should be able to stroke path instead of selection. And that will keep it off of the land. Edit stroke path with the smudge tool, stroke. Select none. Okay. Alright. That's got vibes like you just stepped in the water. Heck yeah. Let's go. Got some waves going on there. Alright, but then I think we do need to add some shadows to his feet. I like how this one's turning out. Select invert. Opacity. Size. Make this a little darker. That's fine. Okay. Select none. And I think we need to... Which way are the shadows going? Going this way? We definitely need to add some shadow here. Get rid of all this glow. Okay. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to blur a part of the background. So that way it kind of gives you that depth feel. So we'll go horizontal. We'll bring it crystal clear down at the water front here. And we'll minimize the blur in the background some, but still keep it blurry so it looks like it's in the distance. Maybe a little more. That's probably too much. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now we save as a gray render. He's kind of cool. I might look at using him. Edit, copy visible. Go over to the card. Did the Eidolon last? We're going to be doing the gray render now. Wonder if he's undead. I wonder if I'm just going to be sending a ton of undead stuff to Brian. No, he's a dangerous predator. Large monstrosity. That's what we like to see. Gray render. It is AY, right? Yeah. He's number 214. 214. I don't believe he's part of any set. He is not. Still a 12. Still a 12. Okay. File, save as. 214, gray render. File, export as. 214, gray render. Okay. I like him. So we can delete him now. And we got a couple dragons next, which the dragon images are done, which is cool. We have the adult brass and the adult white, but disclaimer, the dragons are not lore accurate because Wizards of the Coast has not put a dragon image out for all ages of the dragon, from wormling to young to adult to ancient. So I had to just have these images made so they all looked consistent. So we need to open. What did I say? Brass and white? Yeah. Young brass and young white. Open. And then we need to open the cards. Oops, not open as layers. File, open. We'll do the young. All right, but now we're on adults. So this is the adult brass dragon. Brass was first, right? Brass dragon. This is number 215, not 2015. Number 215. And it is number 1 of 10 for the adult dragons. I'll confirm that. I don't think that changes. I think they're all 10, right? Yeah. Cool. 110, 215 out of 323, adult brass dragon. And the CR now, I believe this is the first of the 13s. That is correct. Okay. So now I just need to replace the image. Brass is here. Again, disclaimer, it is not lore accurate. It will when they release images of all the dragons at the right stages. But for now, this is our... No. Oh, I opened young. I need an adult. I need an adult. File, open. I need the adult brass and white dragon. There we go. Now we're looking adulty. Edit, paste into selection. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Adult brass dragon, 215, CR13, everything's good. File, save as. 215, adult, grass, dragon. And now we go here, copy visible. We go back here, number 216. I should save that. Okay, and now delete it. Edit, paste into selection. And this is 216, adult white dragon. Two out of 10. Perfect. File. Save as. 216. Adult white dragon. File, export as. Okay. Cool. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Beholder. Let's go. It's a fun one. Beholder. 5e. Ooh, should I use... Isn't there one on the... Yeah. Should I use the one on the Dungeon Master's Guide? Dungeon Master Guide 2014 cover. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's the Monsters Manual. Cover art. I feel like I should. What? That's not what we want. We just want the cover art. I just want the cover art. How do I get that? Let me see if I go just Google. Edit, paste as new layer. I wish it showed more of him. But I'm kind of cool with it because it's Wizard's cover art picture. That's fine. That's fine, because I like that it's part of the book. And I think this is 5 out of 5 for the Gazers. A Gazing Grace. Ah, no, there's one more. It's 5 of 6. A Gazing Grace. I think it's number 217 because the dragons were there. File, save as. 217, Beholder. All right, it's 217. 217. It was 217. Okay. File open. Oh, did I not? Oh, okay. We'll take care of that. Okay, the beholder's done. Oh, no. Ah, nuts. All right, I need to go open that card template back up. Well, actually, I'll just open up the images because it doesn't matter. But I do know that actually the obelisk should have the bat. Yeah, cool. Okay. So what is next? We just did the beholder. We are on the devourer. Devourer. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he's an oddball. Let's see if someone's already removed the background for me, if they're gonna make me do it. They're gonna make me do it. Nuts. Edit. Actually, let me see. Not down here either. Oh. Let's go. Thank you, whoever did this. Edit. Paste as. New layer. Alright, so here's our devourer. I gotta find out what kind of background he has. He seems like he would be... Oh, is he undead? He's not in a set for undead. Oh boy. Oh, he's a fiend. He's a fiend. We're good. He's not undead. Okay. But where do they live? That's the real question. Habitat. They live in the Underdark. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. 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 Do we get it? Do we get it? All right. It's almost finished. Here's our image of the Underdark. Okay, I like it. He could be at the front of the bridge here. Edit, paste as new layer. Let's put him at the front. Ain't nobody getting on me bridge here. Is he small? He seems like he'd be small. Large. He's large. We're good. It makes sense that he's relatively large here. But that bridge is probably relatively large also. Let's scale this up just a little. Nope, not him. This. All right, now. Yeah. He looks kind of large there, right? Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll blur, filter, blur, focus blur, horizontal, bring it down, and then we'll okay. Good enough there. And now we need a shadow. Where are shadows? This way? Okay. And they're not even that pertinent. I don't know if that's the word. Add a layer. Put it under. All right. Okay, and then we will layer to image size. Select, invert. Okay. Yeah, I gotta give him some color under his feet. Some shade. Okay. Select none. There you go. That's looking a little better. And then the last thing we'll do with him is we will add a wee bit of exposure, or a little bit of a black level too. Okay. And then colors. Should we mess up the saturation any? Nah. I like him. He's sketchy. File, save as. Devourer. Edit, copy visible. Here's number 218. Number 218. Okay. Oh no! That beholder was supposed to be 13. Nuts! And the Eidolon. No. But the beholder was. Okay. I gotta fix that. Alright, so his CR is 13. File. Save. As. 218. Devourer. File. Export as. 218. Devourer. PNG. Alright, now we need to open up the beholder and change his CR to 13 because that's incorrect. File, save. File, export to 217 beholder, replace, export. Alright. Good there. Devourer is done. I did export it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the next one is the Dire Troll. That's the last troll. Yeah, he's the two-headed one, right? Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Edit, paste as, new layer. We're definitely going to darken him up some. He is way too... is it exposed? Is that the term? Whitewashed? All right, let's get him some saturation first. Yeah. Make him nice and green. Exposure. Add the black level. Okay. So now, where are these guys found? Let's find out. They are Arctic, Forest, Hill, Mountain, or Underdark. Okay, let's go with a forested hill. of a, should be dark, of a forested hill, all right, let's see, of a dirt path on a forested hill Let's see what it generates for us. We're just gonna do it with that. Ooh, this is kind of a little too vibrant, but let's see what happens. Edit, paste as new layer. I don't like all the roots. But it's kind of okay though. I mean, it's a little more natural. And it did match the color of this guy pretty perfectly. All right, I think that he's gonna be a little bigger than that. All right, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's a good size for him. What do we think? All right, now I do need to somehow fix his feet. All that blue. How are we gonna do that? Let's go to color balance. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. But that's just in the midtones. All right, let me reset. Reset. We want the shadows, the cyan level, to be a little lower. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this ain't it. This ain't it. All right, cancel. Cancel. We will just play with it as is. Layer 2 image size. All right, so we need to select around him, select invert. Let's go to the, let's go with this one. Opacity is already pretty low. All right, anywhere that it's dark blue, we want to hit it with the black here to kind of remove that blue tinge to it, if we can. All right, so I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because this guy's a weird color anyway. But I don't want to make his feet too dark because it's not like he's shaded in or anything. We're going to be adding a shadow underneath of him, but it's not like he's standing in a shadow. So select none. We don't want to make his feet too dark. Maybe we can add a shadow to the... All right, let's do this. Let's make it look like one of the trees is putting some shadow here. So that way it makes sense that his feet are dark. Oops. Yeah, like maybe there's a tall tree to the right here that's creating a nice shadow along where he's standing. And then this kind of takes care of his shadow too. What is this song? What in the world? I'm gonna go ahead and hit next on this one. Get rid of the shadow. Actually, I put on the tree here. Okay, all right, that actually doesn't look too bad. Let me get back to him. Pop in a little more shadow here. Here. Actually, let's do this. Select invert. And we're going to add another layer, just so that way I'm not editing the actual image of this guy. But now I also won't accidentally shade in parts of the background. Okay. All right, so for the background, yeah, next song. What is this? Okay, I need to duplicate this. Then I need to and there. Copy that, and then I need to also plus delete that, and oops. Now I can filter, blur, focus blur. Yeah, but you see how we still kept that tree. Okay. Oh, that looks good. That's good because we kept this tree up in the front, focused on. Blur the rest of the back. All right, I like this guy. File, save as. The dire troll. Alright, so this is the dire troll. He is number 219 in the base set out of 323. He is also number 5 of 5, I think, for the Bridge Dwellers. Maybe, yeah, 5 of 5. 5 of 5 for Bridge Dwellers. CR is 13, that's correct. Okay. File, save. Should he be a little more in the front? No, we could, no. File, save as 219 dire troll. File, export as 219 dire troll. Okay. Saved him here. On to the next. So the next one is 220, which is the Nalfeshni. Is that the really fat devil? I think. Yeah. Yeah, look at this guy. Edit, paste as, new layer. Okay, why are you not? Alright, so with these tiny little wings. Alright, so background wise, generate a digital art image of a background for this Nalfeshni from Dungeons and Dragons. Officially. Let's see what we get. Oh man. Oh. Oh. I'm getting kind of hungry. But I refuse to order food for delivery because it's so expensive these days. So expensive. I think that this needs to be a little more left. I think I messed up my camera angle when I got a new monitor to go with the others, and I must have bumped it when I did that. It does tend to repeat the vibes of these backgrounds a few times, but that's okay. Edit, paste as, new layer. Yeah, we need to... I'm going to regenerate it, but I'm going to get closer to the ground. This is good, but regenerate it with the... I'll just say closer to the ground. See what that does. Oh, this one's kind of cool. But again, try again, but bring the focal, bring the, I want to say camera angle, but it's not a camera. I'll say camera. See if that confuses the old gypped. I did like this image though. Look at that one. Oh, slide it over some. I like that one a lot. But it's too high up in the air, like you're looking down. I need it to... Alright, well, still not working with me here. Maybe the point of view. Bring the point of view closer to the ground. That's probably right. That's alright, we'll just see what we can do with this one. See what we can do here. Might have to just mess with the point of view myself. Let's see, I can scale this up a little. That's just too big. It makes him look too big. Alpha Shrubs. What's going on? Okay, hear me out. On a new boss idea, you have a female ogre just nasty as hell being controlled by goblin slaves. And on the back of this female ogre, you have a cage with a powerful shaman goblin that shoots fireballs and all sorts of magic. And the female ogre's special move is to grab... I mean, maybe. I guess you'd have to find out if your players would be cool with that. Alright. So that doesn't look terrible. Let's see. I mean, it'll look better when I do the horizontal blur here. And it'll kind of make it look like it's a little more focused up here. It doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Add another layer. For the shadow. Make the opacity a little higher. Okay, yeah, it's working. The shadow's definitely coming this way, over here at least. Okay, now there wouldn't be a shadow really in the lava, so we need to erase that. Because that would still be glowing nice and bright. All right. I think that's pretty much good. I think we're just gonna... Actually, I don't even know if I need to highlight it. Let's just mess with the exposure with this guy slightly. Add some black level to him. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Looks like he's part of the image now. Actually, what I do want to do is just blend his hooves into that shadow real quick, and then we're good. Nope. Layer to image size. Select invert. And then there you go. Select none. There you go. File, save as. Now Feshny. Alright, so we got the Now Feshny done. I gotta put him in a card. He is one of the devils. So he'll be set for that. There's our Dar Troll. Dar Troll. Oop, edit. Paste into selection. There we go. So he's number 220. Now Feshny. 220 out of 323 for the base set. And now let me go check the devils. See what number he is. Are these on order? They are not. There we go. Was he not? Is he a demon? Was I wrong? Oh, he's a demon, isn't he? Let's see. Yeah, he's a demon. All right, these are all in order. So out of 21, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 21. I'll probably be getting to a lot of the demons here shortly. Demons. Okay. And he's still CR13, right? Yes. Okay. File. Save as. 220. Now Feshny. File. Export as. 220. Oop, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Sweet. I like him. He actually turned out pretty good. I was a little nervous about it at first, but he turned out pretty good. All right, so next we are on 221, a Narzugon. What does a Narzugon look like? Oh, he's sick. Does he ride a nightmare? He has to. It looks like one. Oh, he's so small there. I need a... Oh, they're going to make me get rid of the background? Come on. Oh, actually, that's a really small image. Why is it so tiny? Oh, nuts. Okay. Okay. Do what we gotta do. Edit, paste as new image. So we'll start with the fuzzy select, see where that gets us. We want to do it as much as we can without removing any parts of the creature or the fire. Okay. Oh, I gotta get here. Okay, select, invert, copy, edit, paste as new image. All right, now we can see what I missed. I need to delete that. Delete all these white spots. And then you'll get to see how I clear up even the spots that I miss here. Because like even though I'm deleting these, you can still see some white outlines here and there. I do want to delete this. And just delete that. These are probably fine, but it's fine. Doesn't hurt to delete them. Fire is organic. Lots of little white spots here I missed. That seems like it's part of his hand, so that stays. Okay. Delete that. Delete this. And probably here. All right, not bad. Now we're going to take this and switch it to the transparent. So that selects all transparency. And then we're going to go to the erase tool. We're going to bring it down to like a 2. Then we're going to say stroke selection with the eraser. So it's going to trace over that whole line with the eraser. So it should get rid of most of the little white edges. Yeah. And you get a little bit more of a good image here. So now we're going to copy visible and paste onto our card image. And now we just bring him here. He's a little fuzzier than I'd like him to be, but that's just because of the image we started off with. Okay. So now where is, which is a bummer because I really like this guy. I wish it was clearer. Okay. Narzugon. I gotta copy the image, 1 second. Copy. All right. Let me turn off this multi-chat for now. Huh. Oh, I gotta erase that bottom. It keeps giving me like a whole area on the images. I need a small focal point. Try again, but bring the point of view to ground level. That should help. There we go. That's a slightly better. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I was coloring it, not erasing it? Is that what was happening? I don't know. I don't know. Problem solved. Alright, but we do need to mess with this guy's color a little bit. Classic, black level being raised. Actually, we're going to do the exposure first. I mean, saturation first. Exposure. Let's go to contrast first. Oh, I'm really not liking this one. Really not liking this one. Okay. Colors. Colors. Okay, that made it kind of cool though. And then once I blur this one up, that's better. I really can't tell where this guy's legs are at though. This horse? Is this a back leg that comes over here? Because I gotta add a shadow here somehow. But I can't even tell. It looks like this is a front leg, this is a front leg. So I'm guessing this is a back leg. And I'm guessing he like just leaped. I imagine. So maybe he's no, I mean he's got to be the right side. All right, so he's leaping off here. We'll say that. So shadows wise, I see back here it's throwing some shadows this way. So probably from this light source in the back. So we'll add a small shadow. I mean he is flaming, so he wouldn't have too many shadows. But let's do this. Oh, that's a lot. Bring that opacity down. I'm literally doing the same thing for a Brazilian system right now. Nice work. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So what do you mean by a Brazilian system? What does that mean? And I will say I've been having a lot of fun doing it, so I hope you are also. It's a Brazilian RPG system. It's called Tormenta. Oh, sick. Sick. Yeah, I can actually show you if you want. We have, so here's what the cards will end up looking like. This isn't exactly it because this is just me putting an image to the backgrounds. But basically we'd have our promo cards. You can see the little symbol for the promo there. It tells the rarity of the monster. It tells you, so like for the ones that I'm doing now, they're part of the creature base set. But then we have smaller subsets. So like this one was a demon. This now Feshni was part of the demon set. There's 21 of them. So you can even try and collect all the little subsets as well. But then, so the creatures will have a red background. So the hero cards, which I'll explain in a second, creatures will have a red background. Items will have a blue one. Locations will have green. And then promo cards will be those colors, but shiny instead. So like a creature card would be shiny red. An item card would be shiny blue. And then we have holographics. So there's a certain chance that holographics get pulled as well. And so all of this, though, is already a system that I've made at this point over in our Discord. And so you can see here, I'm looking at this guy. His name's DJ Widget. I'm looking at his collection because he has actually completed the creature base set. So we have all of them already set, but people have been asking me to make images for all of these cards. There's 1,020 cards at the moment. So I'm now going through and making images for these 1,000 cards that it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it, but it's a good time killer, that's for sure. And so, yeah, we've got a pretty good community. Everybody collects them. It's looking really nice. Do you plan on printing them? I appreciate that, and I do not. Only because that is one legal hoop I don't want to deal with. Because, so all of these images I'm getting from Wizards of the Coast. I don't make any money off of this. To all the people that are collecting them digitally and all that, it's all free. You can come in and you can pull cards every day for free, but like you can only pull one pack a day, and so you have to trade with others if you want to build these sets. And then you can sell cards for their value. Every card has a chance of being holographic. It's got a condition, so is it grade of 5 or is it mint condition? And then you get an associated value with that. So you can sell them, get the gold, and then you can use that gold to buy cards from other people, or you can buy it from a rolling shop. But I made all of this free because I don't... I've used all of Wizards of the Coast stuff, the names of their creatures and everything, and I don't want to go through and deal with that legal battle of trying to make money off of this. And I don't mind anyway. It's fun stuff. But yeah, you can see here, like this Harpy, it was from the creature base set, so the base set. I'll probably change that to CBS. But this tells you its grade, whether or not it's holographic, whether or not it was first edition. That's something that we're adding, and then it gives you a value based on that. And if it's part of a smaller subset, you can see that here. So you can look at people's full collections. You can see their expansions. We have a couple: Lost Mines of Phandelver, Storm King's Thunder, Honor Amongst Thieves. These are all adventures in Dungeons and Dragons if you haven't played them before. So yeah, we've got a really good setup going for so far, and a lot of fun people collecting them, and they've all been asking for images. So I'm finally getting to do it. Happen to have off today, so figured I'd work on it and sit here and stream and meet new people. I am gonna... That's pretty cool that you're doing the same thing though. Again, I think it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It'll be a lot of fun when they're done and we get to actually collect them. Alright, I think this guy's pretty good. Save as. Oops, file, save as. What was he called again? Narzugon. And I believe that he is also... Is he one of the devils? What's he part of? Base set, creature base set. I need to get back to 221. The Devils. He's part of the Devils. I'm doing my cards for my players to use during the session. When they use an ability, they play the cards at the table. Your cards are only collectible or are usable on the table too. So, number one, that's super cool. And actually, some people have asked about making a game out of these, developing some kind of game like Pokemon has or Yu-Gi-Oh! And someone actually in the comments of one of my YouTube videos, they came up with a pretty cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Style idea for it. I don't plan on making them that. Whether or not the community wants to do that, I think that's awesome. I don't plan on doing it. I just made them collectible. And originally, I designed this whole thing for the tabletop. So when I was sitting at the tabletop, I would say you run into somebody and like they knew, this is called Sachemon. I call these Sachemon cards. They were like, you can see that they have a pouch that most likely has Sachemon cards in it, and you'd be able to roll to see what cards they have. And anytime you open a pack, you roll dice to see what cards you have. So it was strictly for collecting, but it started off at the tabletop. And I've since moved it over here with the help of my cousin, who's kind of run everything in Discord, making the bot and everything that does it all. We brought it over into the digital world for everybody to use. Hey, what's going on, Dieter? Speak of a member in the Discord. Actually, the first edition stuff I was just talking about, he's been helping out quite a bit with it. This is 221. Narzugon. 221. And he's part of the Devils set. So I need to go to the Devils. There we go. Nice, it's looking amazing. Best luck from Brazil. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck to you too. $221. So he is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 25 for the Devils. And he's number 221, Narzugon. This should say Devils, not Demons. He is a CR13 still, right? Yes. Oh, I have a pristine one of these. Look at that. Saw the notification, thought it was an actual video at first. Yeah, I need to put an actual video on. If you'd like to see the cards that I'm making, I can send them to you. Sure, that'd be great. I know my Discord should be in the description if you want to send them to that profile. 221 Narzugon. 221 Narzugon. Save. File. Export. As 221 Narzugon. Send it. Send it. All right. Done with that one. That one took too long because I had to remove the background. All right. He's done. The next one is the Neothelid. What does a Neothelid look like? Whoa. He's kind of cool. He looks like a bigger version of a Grick. Oh, I'm gonna have to remove the background here too. Oh, why would they do this to me? All right, here we go. Paste as new image. Erase the background. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, we don't have a oh, nuts. Oh, apparently this is Mind Flayer style. Sarah, what's going on? Oh, here I can. Good, how are you? Put the multi-chat because I have people on YouTube and people on Twitch. So just so you guys can see each other's chats. What's going on, Sarah? How you doing? Ah, nuts. Are you going to have to export every combination of holo, grade, etc., or will there be some system to put them together on the fly? No, actually, the bot will do that. So I had to get Brian to explain it to me because I wasn't totally sure how it would work. So basically, what you're seeing me make right now is something like this. This will be a layer. Then the color of the card will be a layer. So if it's a creature, that's red. Or if it's an item, it'll be blue. So you'll have that as a second layer that it'll put on behind it, obviously. Then the holographic, there's 16 different holographic backgrounds, but it'll randomly select one of those and put it as another layer. And then you'll also have the grade layers, which will be separate as well. So it should be 4 different layers, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Brian's bot is able to do all that. Paste as new image. Oh, I really didn't feel like taking away all the background here. I can't believe no one's done this before. Nuts. Let me see. I gotta check. Oh, man. Trying to get out of some effort here. But that's okay. I can keep toying with this a little bit. That one worked pretty good. Oh, no, it didn't. See? It took away parts of the Neothalid. Oh, I guess that makes sense that it would be Mind Flayer style, because they're Illithid. That's their, like, race, right? The Illithids? I think. I feel bad if I miss Sarah. I thought I responded fast enough. Oh, he's huge. I didn't realize how big he was. Look at the guy down here. Sheesh. Alright. Now let's just start getting rid of some of the extras. Oops, select none. And then we can always, if I did end up accidentally erasing too much of some parts, we can smudge it. Is that part of it? Yeah, I guess it is. Which creature is this again? This is a Neothalid. Neothilid. I've never heard of it myself, or never worked with it or seen it or used it myself. But yeah, it's a Neothalid. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see all the parts I gotta get rid of. Ugh! Oh gosh. That's a lot. Is the opacity not 100? Because I definitely don't feel like cutting this out either. Because that would be the other way of me getting rid of all this stuff. But cutting it out would be me doing pretty much the same thing, going through and tracing it out. Just in a little different manner. Is that part of him? I think the black spike is here. So I'm assuming this guy is in the Underdark. That's probably the background I'll have to generate. It's an Underdark background. I imagine. I'll do you believe. There we go. No, I think I went too far with that one. Alright, so here's how I'm actually going to use it here. Here's how I would have to trace it and cut out everything. So you take this. I don't know if this is... I assume this is supposed to be a spike. We'll add it. Okay. Just for these spikes here. Okay. There you go. So now I can take this, go up, 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 and connect them. Hit enter, it makes a selection, hit delete, and it gets rid of all that stuff. Select none. Alright. So that helped me work around those spikes. Alright, back to just erasing. I don't even know what I'm erasing here. Like, is this a spike? What is this? Oh, I should probably erase that. There you go. It's got space vibes. I feel like I'm looking at something in space. Zoomed in. Just watched Interstellar last night again. If you haven't seen that movie, by the way, it's life-changing. Life-changing. I know it's the scene everyone always talks about, but man, that when they're on that planet and it's going faster elsewhere than it is there, and they come back and it's been 23 years. Spoiler alert. Whew. All right, let's go a little bigger now. Okay. Why does it have to have spikes on its back? That's what I want to know. We just had to add spikes. It could have not had spikes, you know? It could have been a spikeless creature. But nope. Yeah, just in case anyone thought I was doing nothing for these images. Alright, now let's make it smaller again. Let's go to 3. Okay. Okay. Good. I feel like this is like a flat spike, but we're gonna curve it. There you go. Same there. My nose is very runny. This is a cold weather day. Okay. All right. I should have held off on this one. There's another one I skipped there. Oh, is there a spike there? There is. There's another one I skipped over earlier too. I gotta finish. I probably should skip this one too. Because people don't want to sit here and watch me just erase stuff. I think I will skip it for now. I'll save where I'm at and come back to it later. Yeah, all right. Good enough for now. File will save as neothelid. ILID? ELID. I'll come back to that one. So that way you guys don't just have to sit here and watch me erase for hours. Alright. Get rid of that. What was the next one? Storm Giant. Let's go. Ooh. Alright, so they're putting him in like a wave. Guess I'll have to figure out how to mesh that. Okay. Generate. Oh. Generate. Oh god. Okay. A rocky beach during a thunderstorm at night. Let's see what that does. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get what I want here. I'm trying to do it as if I'm looking off of the coast, and you got like all the waves happening because it's got the birds here too, so it's clearly showing sky. I couldn't find anything compatible in the TOV Monster Vault. Most of theirs are on white backgrounds, so I thought it might be easier. Not surprising though, since Mind Flayers are not in 5e's SRD. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm thinking just sent you the cards in Discord. Hope you like them. Yeah, let's check it out. Do you mind if I pull them up here? I can show others, or if you'd rather me just look at them, that's fine too. So far, they look baller though. That's cool. Yeah, if you want, I'll bring them up here, but I leave that up to you because I don't want to. Okay, all right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Not at all. All right, cool. So here is the images that he sent. Now, I don't know what language this is. I can't speak it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I took French in school, and I was not good at it. I took it because I had to, and I barely passed both. But the images are stellar. Are these, did you design these images, or did AI do it, or are these already images that you can just get? It's Portuguese, got it. Yeah, these are awesome. Yeah, I like the style a lot. Very cool. Very cool. 1 second. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna blend this. We're gonna blend it. I'm liking it because look, even the waves here happen to crash right on the rocks to the left and right. Oops. Don't move him. Move this. We're gonna put him right here. Actually, we might try and split his leg around the rock here. All right, now, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking we're going to erase, but with this. So that way it's not like... Oops, oh gosh. It still keeps the vibe going. Now, we are going to... I don't want to erase all of it. All right, let's see where the rock's at. Let's start there. Ooh. Okay, I do need to move it so he's straddling the rocks. Did I go too low? No, I did not. Okay. Is he straddling it? Yeah. All right, now he's straddling the rocks. So... Oh, 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 oh. Now, bring this opacity down. Oh, nope, don't erase his leg. Nope. The effect goes away if I erase his leg. It's AI. I made them with Leonardo AI and distributed them for free in the system community. Very cool. You should make card variations with AI art too, so Wizards Coast don't be on your deck. Yeah, that's, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, that's why I don't plan on selling them or making money. So that way, you know, they'll leave me alone. But I want to keep it I want to keep the cards, what's the word I'm going for? Like, as lore accurate as possible. Dieter sent me links to the dragons that are coming out, so right now those aren't lore accurate, but those will hopefully be someday. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna erase part of this altogether. But yeah, there are some images that Wizards of the Coast never made images for, or some creatures, I mean. Most of the animals, tigers, lions, your gorillas, stuff like that. And those I used AI for, just to generate. But yeah, the rest of them I'm trying to keep as lore accurate as possible. Now what I would like to do is take this background and maybe, oh gosh. Add a layer, bring it up here. Oops. Because I'm thinking I could. Ah, come on. What are you doing? Make it a layer. Bring it in front of this guy. There you go. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could. All right. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's try one more time, but like with this. Okay. Make that a layer. Bring it in front. Golly. Because then I can smudge that out. Erase this. Is it not erasing? Why is it not erasing? Oh, because I have something selected. That's why. There we go. Guess I'm wondering if I can't make it look like it's splashing on him a little bit here. Yeah. And then we can take this and kind of smudge it out a little bit. See what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. The new Monster Manual will be out in a month from tomorrow with all kinds of new images. Yeah, stoked about that. I may be updating some of these once that comes out. Okay. Now I just need to do the same thing over here. So let's just duplicate that, move it over. And then we will smudge this one a little bit. Do you have any opinions about the OGL controversy? Yeah, I kind of steered away from it. I tried not to be that involved. I understand it from both points of view. Obviously, as someone who plays Dungeons and Dragons, of course I wanted them to not do what they were doing. But at the end of the day, it's a company that's going to try and make money, and they have a parent company that's breathing down their neck to make more money. Of course I didn't want them to do it. So I'm glad that they lost. I'm glad that they gave up. And I think that it also went against the spirit of what Dungeons & Dragons has always been about, which has just been community. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of where I stand. I wasn't rooting for them at all, but I get it. I also think that they went about it like a very odd way. But realistically, that's the only reason I even feel comfortable making these cards the way that I have been. I mean, again, it's still not the same, though, because I'm not making money off of this. Anybody can collect these, play. There's nothing you can buy to increase your odds of getting more cards or anything like that. So I'm not making any money off of Sachemon specifically. I actually very much just enjoy doing this. It's fun. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Because the benefit is that I get to enjoy it as much as everyone else is. It's too much white. Too much. Oh gosh. Alright, let me go back to the other one. Okay, and then we'll erase this stuff. Probably didn't need to erase that, but it's alright. Now let's smudge this out a little bit. Kind of give it a little more organic, splashy feel. This kind of has a misty feel to it. Oh gosh. Which I'm alright with. But I just wish that the color was a little different. What I could do is take this. Oh, wait. What is this part of the... No, this is part of him. Okay. So then I can come this way. Oh no. Ah, nuts. Alright, I can fix that though. I need to do minus. Oh, why is it not letting me minus? There you go. Alright, now, if I go to colors, colorize. Yeah, I can give it a little bit more of the color that we're looking at here. Let's go with like that. A little less white, a little more blue splash. Not too much blue splash though. There you go. That's giving some color. That's too much color. How about that? Is that still too much? That's probably still too much. Okay. Select none. Let's see what that looks like. Not bad. It's not bad. Do you have a favorite card? What card are you most proud of? Okay, I do. And I don't know why, because it's really not anything special. My favorite card so far is the Air Elemental. Only because I'll show you what it looks like as is. Hold on, let me pull out the Air Elemental. And I was able to change it pretty drastically. Alright, open image, a new tab. Okay, so that's what he looks like. And then let me... I don't remember, it's been a while. Here he is. Alright, so that's where he is now. So I can shift... Can I not shift this over? Alright, I thought I could. But, yeah, so let me pull this up. So, I don't know. I think it's just like the transformation from this... Oh, the chat's in the way. Hold on, let me hide the multi-chat. Yeah. So the transformation from this to kind of bringing him into a tomb and making him look more dusty, sandy than air. I don't know. I think that's why he's my favorite. But yeah, I like him a lot. Although the Storm Giant's turning out pretty cool. I do think that I need to erase some of the white here on this guy, but a little less. And even a little less. Let's try smudging with this. So it's kind of given the splashy vibes. Okay. All right. So that's good enough for the water, I think. Because he's kind of walking up on land. I do think that we should, maybe, if it doesn't mess up the rest of it, darken him up a little bit. Yeah. Cool. Makes him look a little more menacing. And then, that might be it. What I could do, all right, so I'm going to take him. I'm going to duplicate him. I'm going to flip him. I'm going to, oh, that's right. I do got to get rid of all that stuff, though. All right. I would like to make a very minimalistic reflection here. And then I'll end up, all right, so blur, we are going to blur it some. Okay. And then we're going to erase. Erase anything where the rock is, which is most of this side. Why am I not at full opacity? Come on now. Come on, you're better than this. Because there wouldn't be a reflection on the rock per se. Might be a small reflection, but... Okay. And then... we'll bring the opacity back, and then we're going to, although, yeah, we're gonna bring the opacity down a little bit, and then we're gonna take this smudge tool. We'll bring the size down some. We'll probably keep the opacity there. Oops, that was a lot. All right, and just kind of bring the opacity down, where there's movement in the water, we're gonna and that's pretty much it, but give it a little bit of a reflection here. Okay, cool. And then the last thing, we're gonna take the background and we're gonna make it look like it's in the distance. So we'll go to blur, we'll do a focus blur, we'll go to horizontal. We're gonna bring the horizontal down to where his feet are. Bring it in some. There you go. I do kind of want to capture the back there, yeah. And then bring the blur down a little bit, there you go. So that kind of keeps the foreground in focus, blurring the back, making it look like it's in the distance. I'm getting rid of these birds. Oh gosh, wrong thing. Okay. All right, file, save as. I actually really like how this one turned out. Storm Giant. Edit, copy visible. And that's the last of the giants. Huge. 222. I spent, oh, 223. That's right. Looks amazing. Thank you. Yeah, this one was fun. 223. And we're going to delete this one. Edit, paste into selection. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I did it on the wrong one. This is where the card images are supposed to be. You dummy. Oh. I'm so mad at myself. It'll still work, but it's gonna get rid of the detail. Shoot. Man, I'm mad about this one. Looks like it did all right. See how it like blurred parts of this a little bit? It might have looked that way anyway, but I know sometimes when you bring it in here and you scale it, when you scale, it messes with the pixels a little bit. So I try to do everything on this image if I can. File save as Storm Giant. Edit, copy visible. That's okay though. It didn't look bad. Edit, paste into selection. At least a little high up though. All right, let's do this. Now, if we just lock all of these and we drag them down. There you go. Edit, copy visible, or well, file, save. I'm doing the wrong one again. But I also don't have all of this stuff. No, moving the layer. So I have a different aspect ratio with the card images than I do. This is only open because this was the Ithid, whatever it was, the Neothelid. This was the direct ratio of the Neothelid image that I pasted from the internet. So it's whatever that resolution was. I have no idea. That's what I was just editing into, and it has a different pixel resolution than this one. So no matter what layer I bring from here to here, it's going to scale that layer, or at least it's going to adjust it to fix the pixel ratio that's in this one. And I'm also just all right, so we're saving this as Storm Giant, and where did I save that to? Did I save it into... Oh, I saved it into creatures. No, not item. Images. Monster images. Storm Giant. Big. And then we're saving this as Storm Giant. But we're going to delete this one real quick. Edit. Copy visible. Edit. Paste as. New layer. Scaling it down. So now it will take up less of the top because we moved it down. File, save for Storm Giant. Now copy visible. So that's a little better. I really didn't move him down much, did I? There. Edit, copy visible. Delete, edit, paste into selection. Just when everything's going swimmingly. Scale. Edit, copy visible. Edit, paste into selection. There you go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Delete him. This should be 6 of 7 for Big Folk. And he is still a 13, right? Yeah. 223. Yep, 223. 6 of 7 for big folk. Do I add a dash there? I do. Good, good, good. Oh no, he should be 7 of 7. Yeah, 7 of 7. All right, the Giants are done. Cool. File, save as 223 Storm Giant. File, export as 223 Storm Giant. Okay. Now I do need to go fix where I saved that, because that's going to throw me off. Satchmon cards, individual cards, creatures, and I'll call it Storm Giant. Oh, did I not save it here? Oh no, it's a split up by type. Storm Giant can get deleted. And the Bone Claw I just did, but I saved it also as Bone Claw by accident. What number was that? Yeah, 211. Alright, so the Bone Claw can delete also. Alright, the Neothalid staying because I'm going to mess with that later. Cool. Cool. I'm exiting out of that before I forget. Now we're on the right image here. Perfect. We're back. We're back. Ooh, hey, new shop. New shop. For those of you not on the Discord. New shop. Let's see what this shop holds. Hopefully something good. Shop. Alright, no mint hollows, no pristines. Book of Vile Darkness. Oh, it's so expensive. Is that the one I just got from somebody, though? Couple figurines. Nope, nothing here I need. Nuts. Nuts! Alright. So we did the Storm Giant. We're on to the Vampire. Cool. Vampire 5e. Alright. Edit. Paste as. New layer. This one's going to be a relatively easy one, I think. I think for this one, we will just do kind of like the inside of a mansion. Generate a art image of a common room in a vampire's mansion. Oh, and then after this one, I've got 2 more adult dragons, which are already done, which is great. I love when I get to the dragons, because I've already done all those images, so it's kind of just like knocking them out. Okay, alright, let's see. Probably work with this one. Edit, paste as, new layer. It's not creepy enough. Try again, but make it darker. Check out the, alright. How do I look at the images. Tales of the Valiant Vampire. I also am trying to keep these all Wizards of the Coast. That way, at least, it's all from the same person that would be mad at me if they were mad at me. All right, cool. Oh, he is wicked looking, though. Hold on, let me... Yeah, he's sick. I don't know if I can, Let's see. Yeah, I actually can't even find an image of that. But he is cool, though. He's kind of got Joker vibes. All right, let's see. All right, it did not do what I wanted here. Of a common room in a gothic, or a vampire's gothic mansion. That should give me what I want. I should say at night too, though. And actually, let me adjust this guy's coloration because he is washed out. Okay, and color. Let's mess with the saturation a little. Okay, and colors. Good contrast. Okay. I'd like to link to the PDF file for the Monster Vault in previous DM. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thought you did. Although it looks like I might have just passed it. Because I would like to at least look at it better. It'd be cool to see the actual image. Where in the world? Oh, here we go. Is it here? I think this is it. Yeah, there you go. Bam. What page was that on? There you go. TUVW 314. Yeah. It's loading. In the meantime, let's see what ChatGPT gave me this time. I mean, it's definitely better. Definitely better. Edit, paste as, new layer. Oh, you know what? You know what I just thought about? I shouldn't give him a shadow, should I? Vampires don't have shadows, right? See, of all the times that I didn't want ChatGPT to give me a floor level point of view, it always gives me top down. This time it would have made sense because the vampire is a little more top down. But I can mess with the perspective a little bit, though. Although, honestly, scaling it up probably would have done the same thing. Filters, blur. Focus blur, horizontal. This is supposed to be a much easier one. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think that they have shadows, right? It'll probably say it here, actually. Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, let me... Print screen. And I should be able to switch to freeform. One second. And I'll paste him as a new image over here. Edit, paste as, new image. And then I can take that. Move that. And that. And that. And a couple of these. Huh. Okay. Delete. Select. None. There you go. And then I could even add probably like a black for now. And then you can even take it a step further. Select by color. Select the transparency. Invert that. Change the eraser down to 2. Edit, stroke selection. Make it an eraser. Stroke, select, none. And that'll get rid of like the white highlights, or at least most of them you get around him. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's baller. Because this is definitely an older art. Whoever did this guy. File, save as. Vampire. Edit, copy visible. Edit, paste into selection. Now, what is he? He's undead, right? Dead or alive, question mark? Yeah. And now there's 16 of them. And he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's 13. Yeah, 13 of 16. Vampire. 13 of 16. Dead or alive, question mark. And was he 224? Yeah. 224, 224. File, save as. 224. Vampire. And that officially puts me at 100 left, because now there's 323. This is 224, but I did skip. Oh no, I skipped 2 so far. The Neotholid, and I forget the other one I skipped. But also I have images done for a lot of the dragons. So actually the next 2 dragons are going to do that one really fast. So let's see. Can exit out of that. File. Open. We want the adult dragon. Which one? We're on black and copper. File, open, adult black dragon. All right, black, copper, okay. And then we need to open the adult something dragon. All right. Okie dokie. So, these are going to be 14 now, I imagine. Yep, CR 14. Cool. We're on 14s. This is 225. And the first one's the adult black dragon. 225 out of 323. It is the third of 10 adult dragons. And now I just need to edit. What are we lagging for? There we go. Copy visible. Edit, paste into selection. All right, there's the adult black dragon. Good, good, good. File, save as. Adult black dragon. File, export as. All right, now 226 with the adult copper dragon. He's 4 out of 10. Edit, copy visible. Edit, paste into selection. File, save as. 226 adult copper dragon. File, export as. 226 adult copper dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send it. Cool. Good, good, good. 226, 4, 226. Good. All right. So that knocks those two out. Now that puts me at less than 100 left of the creature base set. Oh! And with that, I think I'm going to go grab some lunch. I'm hungry. I may pop back on a little later. And if so, I'll catch you then. If not, I'll see anybody over in the Discord that's going to be over there. So, you guys have a good rest of your day. See you then.